first guest plays Nell O'Brien, the wise matriarch on our hit series Chesapeake Shores. And oh yeah, she also happens to be a three-time Oscar nominee and the winner of a British Academy Award. Please welcome back to our home the incomparable Diane Ladd.
Thank you.
We're so excited to have you here.
I'm sitting here watching the fact that you both have dimples. And you know, my mother used to say all the time, oh, look how cute she has dimples. It means the angels kissed her when she was born. So I'd say, well, what about me? I don't have dimples. Does that mean they kick me instead of kiss me? So every time somebody has dimples, I go, oh my God, she's got dimples.
Let me tell you something. The angels have blessed you through your entire life. That is for certain. Did you just hear what I said about you?
Yes, I
You're
did.
A big deal, Diane.
I'm going to pay you $5 after for saying it's so nice.
We have all fallen in love with you. I mean, the entire world has fallen in love with you for all of your amazing acting work. You were so wonderful and
very kind.
I mean, honestly, just riveting to watch. You can't look away when you're on screen. However, what people may not know is that you also have a psychology degree.
Yes, that's to help me survive in show business.
Well, it may help.
I hear a good laugh. I hear a recognizable laugh there.
Because we all know what you mean by that. A little bit of an inside baseball sort of joke. But it also may be helping you in your current role on Chesapeake Shores, because I will tell you what, the O'Brien family has a lot going on.
They need a little help.
A little bit. Yeah.
And Nell's trying to help them. Yeah, but they're a good group. It's a wonderful group of actors, and I was privileged to be part of Hallmark because they don't use violence to sell their shows. And I wanted to be part of that family audience. And Hallmark has been so kind to me. They've been wonderful.
Right. I mean, what a wonderful network we have.
Yeah,
it is.
All support each other, absolutely. And your role on Chesapeake Shores is just really incredible. So your character Nell, she, right now is dealing with something with her son, has sort of been reunited with with his children's mother,
right,
ex-wife, right? But his daughter Jess is kind of concerned about this.
This is where the psychology comes in.
Yeah. This is where.
Well, here's the psychology. The kids should realize they got their whole life in front of them. Leave their parents alone. If the parents are entitled to their own life, and I want my son and his beautiful ex-wife to get back together. I mean, people learn a lot. Sometimes people separate. Sometimes people end up getting back together.
Right.
You know, life is a spiral, and we're all learning. And sooner or later, you start to look at the big picture.
Sure.
Okay.
So yeah, I understand that the kids are concerned, and I love them all, but I want them to shut up and stay out of their business.
And that's why we love you, but that's also why we love this show, because it's very real.
It certainly is.
And we have a clip of your character Nell talking to your son about reuniting with his ex-wife. Let's take a look.
Are you all right?
Well, I've been better. It hasn't been a great month for my reputation.
Yeah, well, it's really difficult to see something that you've built up just fall apart. Oh. You know, I talked to Jess today, and she is very concerned about you and Megan.
Oh?
Yeah.
How do you feel about it?
Well, I think you've always had something special, and I want you to be happy.
Thank you, Mom.
That's so sweet.
Is that the first time you saw that?
Yeah.
You were very good.
Thank you very much. Well, you know, Treat is a great actor. I knew him from before. He's appeared and starred in movies and on Broadway. We're all both from the theater originally, and he's very easy to work with. When you're working with another actor and you both put your egos aside and really do the work, whether it's baking a cake or sweeping a floor or whatever you do in life, if you embrace it and do the best you can, it's a lot easier.
That is great advice across the board for anyone. Absolutely. Now, I'd like to know what kind of advice you would have for this young girl in this photo right here. So this is a picture of you. A stunning photo, I might add, when you were first starting out as a Copacabana girl. So for people at home who don't know, what exactly was a Copacabana girl?
Well, the Copa was a nightclub, and they were very famous. They auditioned 500 girls every 3 months, and they only picked 12 dancers and 1 swing girl. Thank God I was a good dancer, because my father, who's a veterinarian in Mississippi, was dying in a hospital at the time, and his partner had stole all his money. And I really had no money, and my mother was saying, come home. And the fact that I got chosen, I auditioned, and the fact that my angels helped me get chosen, thank God I could dance, was that it paid for all my drama lessons and my rent and kept me in New York and helped me become a member of the Great Actors Studio. So being a Copa girl, you did a lot of dancing. And I was a good dancer.
Yeah.
So-
And I'm sure you still are.
Oh, I don't know about that, but I try to tap dance sometime on the head of a pin.
Oh,
so
you do
okay.
well. What
you
would
know.
you tell that girl in that picture? What would you tell her for, about not worrying about the future?
Well, I would say worry about the future, but I
Really?
would say have joy and wisdom. You know what wisdom is? The W for wisdom stands for the willpower to do the work. And if you drop that W off wisdom, you is dumb.
Oh.
My goodness, the Diane Laddisms could
I
go
like
on forever.
Yeah.
But I would also tell her, look before you leap, slow down, look before you leap, and don't just listen with your ear to what people say, but listen with the ear of your heart, okay? And it takes a long time to start doing that, you know. So I'm still trying, I'm still learning. I plan to live to be 120. And I
we
plan to
love
work
that.
to the end, okay?
Right up into the end. And that's very good advice. I'm sure advice that you have passed along to your real life daughter, Laura Dern, who we're also huge fans of. Back in 1992, you guys were nominated for an Academy Award for Rambling Rose. And what an incredible honor. And I'm sure that event, I mean, the Academy Awards, how amazing to attend. But you were invited to another.
Well, Laura and I made history, and Laura is my miracle child, I say. And we made history as the only mother and daughter to both be nominated for Oscars
So
for the
special.
same movie in the same year. And we got to present together at the Academy. And we had an honor. As a country girl, from Mississippi, this is a big honor.
Yeah.
The great Princess Diana, the late great, she was great. She said it was one of her favorite films ever. And she brought Laura and myself to London and had a royal premiere and a party in our honor.
Wow.
And I got to meet her, and she sat right here watching me in the film. I'd already seen the film, of course, but I was pouring sweat while she was watching. But I got to tell you, she was a great human being, not just a great lady, but a great down-to-earth, real human being who looked you right in the eye. And when she went along that receiving line and she took your hand and looked you in the eye, and when she gave you a compliment, she wasn't blowing smoke. You knew that her soul and heart meant it. And it's one of the greatest thrills and privileges of this lifetime for me and for Laura both. It was something. It was really something.
Well, Diane, we feel the same way about you.
Woo!
You could have just described yourself.
Oh, not quite.
100%. Sitting here with you is like sitting among royalty, and I mean that, Hollywood royalty. That is the truth.
$5
You
afterwards
take
for
that
you.
and you own it. I
$5
love
for
it,
you.
Diane. All new episodes of Chesapeake Shores air Sunday nights at 8, 7 Central, right here on Hallmark Channel.